What's going on YouTube? Today we're taking a look at Hitman Sniper. This game came out a little while ago for iOS and just recently came to Android. I've been playing it quite a lot over the last couple of days and I wanted to share it with you so you could see what it's all about. So go ahead and hit this to continue. Here we have our overview / mission screen, and this tells you, what chapter you're on, what mission you're on of the chapter, and what your goal is for that chapter, for that mission. You can see here we have to get 5 headshots in 40 seconds without holding our breath, and then after that we can kill this dude. We have 3 tabs down here. We have Armory, Targets, and Contracts. Contracts is this screen we're on here. On top we have options for the game as well. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the mission just so you can see the game itself. And I don't know if I'll be able to do that 40-second headshot on camera here, but we can give it the old college try. So before I start playing, I have the control mode where you have an on-screen shoot button. If you don't have that turned on, then you can just tap in the reticle and it will give you...
First shot registered. Target down. Operation now active.
Oops. And so to look away, you tap away from the reticle. This is kind of hard since I'm playing behind the camera, so. And it's already been more than 40 seconds, so we're probably not going to get that achievement or whatever. But so this is the map, and it's a pretty large complex here that you have to play around with. And there's a few buildings on the side as well. Go ahead and zoom in. There's a lot of things you can interact with. For example, if I shoot these vans, the alarms will go off on the vans. And actually, let's go ahead and do that right now so I can show you some of the different types of kills you have. So you see I've drawn the attention of some guards. And so you see we have a lured kill, a domino kill, and a quick kill. And the fancier you get with taking out these guards, the more points you get, and combos and stuff like that. And like I said, the environment's pretty interactive. There's lots of stuff to shoot and play with. Let's see if I can get this guy. Okay, and so if you try to hit something really precisely and you're moving around too much, you can hit this button on the side here, which makes you hold your breath, and it kind of slows time a little bit. Cool. So I hit that thing, and let's go ahead and reload. So if you get those perfectly timed, he'll reload a lot quicker. And then we have 3 icons down here. I'll talk about those a little bit more, but basically those are the special abilities that this gun will give you. And different guns will give you different abilities, which I'll show you a little bit later. It doesn't look like he's going for the bait. Oh, he did.
Very creative, 47.
Knucklehead. What else can we interact with? So there's a lot of stuff in the environment to interact with. And go ahead and go to our main target here. I'm going to fail this mission since I didn't get those headshots, but...
Target down. Life sign 0. The perfect incursion, 47.
And usually when you beat the mission, you get this roulette wheel here. And if you pass the mission, it'll usually land on one of the faces, which gives you weapon pieces. I'll talk about that a little more in a second. Or you just get money. In this case, I got money because I failed. I'll go ahead and hit continue. So we're back on the contract screen, and of course it's asking us to do the mission again. If you fail the mission enough times, it'll give you the option of skipping it by paying money. in-game currency. Go ahead and go to the armory. So this is the gun I currently have equipped. You see here there's abilities, and then we have smaller icons up here. You tap on those, that just tells you the perks that the weapon itself will give you, and then if it has any abilities that are unique to it. In this case, you get bonuses for X-ray kills. The rounds can go through layers of concrete, and you can get bonus points if you do minimum zoom kills. And then there's another one here that's still locked. Those are passive. There's no way to activate them. They just come with the gun. Then of course we have the gun's abilities over here, which can be upgraded for money, and the abilities themselves. So this one, you don't have to lead your shots. It'll just make the bullet instantly hit wherever you're aiming. This lets you see through walls, which is pretty handy considering this thing can shoot through concrete. So those combined are pretty useful. And then this gives you unlimited ammo for 60 seconds. So you want to use whichever gun is the most suited to the mission at hand. So some of these, like this one for example, gives you explosive rounds, and some missions will say you have to kill X amount of enemies with explosive kills, and so this is a perfect gun for that. This one gives you higher scores for maximum kill streaks, just so different abilities. And then of course all of them can be upgraded for money, in-game money of course. If I go back here, you saw there was the option to buy this one for actual real money. The game itself is $4.99, and as much as I've played it, I think it's worth it. It's a really good looking game. It's given me lots of entertainment. For $5, that's a pretty good deal. And then as you go forward, you see we have more weapons, and some of these you can buy for cash, in-game cash, or real money. But this is what I was talking about when you get parts. So you see it says collect all parts to complete blueprints. When you go through a mission, that roulette wheel spins. If it lands on a person, each person gives you a different part of the gun. And once you collect all those parts, this gun becomes available for you to use, as well as upgrade through the upgrades option down here. So pretty good amount of weapons, and a lot of them can be used just by playing the game. You saw there was another one here, buy for $10. I don't know about that, but I think the initial cost of the game, the $5 price tag, is pretty good. So I guess my pros would be, it's got really good graphics. It's pretty fun. It gives you a diverse set of missions which keep it, you know, from getting mundane. The cons would be that some of the guns can only be unlocked with actual money. That's kind of lame. And the other con would be that the environment is pretty much limited to that one map you saw me play. And while the game does make use of that map pretty well, there's a lot of areas of the map to explore, and I've been playing this for a couple of weeks now, and there's still parts of the map that I'll find that I can interact with that I didn't know about before. And so that's pretty cool, but at the end of the day, it would be nice just to get some different scenery. And so those are my pros and cons. As usual, I'll leave links to this in the description down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for me, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and Instagram. Until next time, enjoy playing Hitman Sniper if you choose to pick it up. Thanks. Bye.